This episode of The General's Gentleman is sponsored by Galactic Civilizations 3. You are the leader of a spacefaring civilization, where humans and aliens compete for domination of our galaxy. Conquer through culture, diplomacy, technology, or military force. How will you rule your galaxy?
Welcome to The General's Gentleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Command & Conquer 0 Hour. This is kind of a special occasion.
Definitely is. Not only are we at MBN Lord's house, so it's a little bit of a change of scenery. No unmade bed in the background machine. There's also days. Yeah, there's also some other fun stuff.
Yeah, we have a professional lighting setup currently being shone at Blake's face. So yeah, we're currently being filmed by a university student, I'm guessing, who wants to do a documentary or something on us. So that's kind of cool. So we're doing a bit of a mock cast, but actually we're casting for real because today we're going to have a Boycah as the
China Vanilla.
Yeah.
And Rage, he's going to be spawning in as our USA super weapon, I believe. And this lighting is giving me probably the best tan I've ever had in my life. So there are added bonuses.
Do you have any sun cream? Because I get burned pretty easily, dude. I'm
I swear,
pretty white-pasty.
If the viewers will see me gradually turning red throughout this course of this video, nice crush from Rage.
Wow, what is he doing with this Dozer? I mean, that's normally a bit too deep. If you get your too deep calculator out of your pocket, Blake, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to say, but is this a triple Dozer build? Because he's going to throw this Dozer away.
Surely it's a 3 Dozer build. See one in the middle. It's actually going to be camping out of the barracks. There's two. Is there one on the left-hand side as well? Moving up. There.
Oh, it is a 3 Dozer build.
3 Dozer build.
Like, the joke's over. You can't make jokes about 3 Dozer build when Rage does it.
Yeah, Rage does it too. It's no longer a joke anymore. I'll tell you what is a joke though from Boycah is not getting any TNTs off with any of his tank hunters.
Yeah. Okay. Rage, this is not funny anymore. He's throwing 2 Dozers away. This is quite bizarre. I guess he wants to put an EMP Patriot down. Boycah though actually already has 2 supplies. This map's kind of weird because you have 3 base supplies. So your build orders can be a little bit more inventive.
And probably why Rage has gone for this ridiculous 3 Dozer build. And I mean, he's currently camping it out. It's going to be pretty useless. He's picked the wrong supply. There's no supply there from Boycah, so it will be a bit of a throwaway. It is, however, buying time. I mean, Boycah's already invested a lot in killing these Dozers. He's pulled tank hunters. 2 of them have gone down. Pulled the GAT as well. So it's giving Rage time to go for oil caps, as we see here in the middle.
Actually gets the oil cap, yeah, and bit of a misplay there from Boycah because he could have force fired down the oils. He had a tank hunter in that building nearby, and there's actually a few more as well. So hopefully Boycah will get on that. And spacing out some missile defenders, worried about some harassment from Gatlings and Dragon tanks.
Certainly possible with the build that he's gone for. Wants to be defensive, and missile defenders certainly are the best way to deal with that. See the red guard moving in. Actually, the capture upgrade as well here from Boycah. He wants to get them back as fast as possible. We won't get any refund. So with both oil drags having already been capped by Rage, he's going to just have to try and hold them for as long as possible.
I'm a little bit more surprised about this Vet 1 upgrade. He actually unlocked that General's promotion.
It's really odd. I mean, you see it all the time on minigunners, but you know, they're minigunners. We see it here on Red Guard. I mean, it's a kind of a low-cost way, I guess, of dealing with garrisons. They do go through them pretty quickly, but as we see here, Rage, he's on point. He's already got the flashbangs upgraded, and Red Guard are really going to struggle to deal with that.
He's actually committing to it. He's got 3 troop crawlers now. It wasn't just the one. If you're going to go multiple troop crawlers, then great. Then that General's promotion is worth getting if you really commit to that troop crawler playstyle. And so, yeah, a lot of flashbangs out. There is the barracks tuning them out. And as you say, Blake, he's going to have a bit of trouble here dealing with these flashbang ranges, especially if we see the flash Vs kiting around.
And I would love flash Vs. Flash Vs would be awesome here.
The red guard that wishes he was a minigunner.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
I found a Chinook. Can't do anything about it. Very disappointing. Does Boycah just wish he was playing China Infantry? Did he go random and he just wishes he was playing China Infantry or something?
He identifies as a China Infantry player.
Exactly, yeah. Still, the Red Guard are working. I mean, they're rolling forward. It'll obviously be a lot more cost efficient here for Rage, but he's throwing away quite a few of these missile defenders. The mix isn't amazing because, I mean, how often do you build ranges? The hotkey is severely underutilized.
Still not a minigunner. Still not a minigunner.
I'm a minigunner, but if he believes hard enough, he can be anything he wants to be. He still won't be able to kill Chinooks, but he can be anything he wants to be.
So what we've got to look at, because this is a pretty extended engagement, we've got to look at the the resource allocation. We got one oil derrick for, well, actually 2 oil derricks for Boycah.
Yeah, and there's one on the left-hand side, I believe, for Rage. I believe this is a 3 oil derrick map. Yeah, and then there's one, there must be another one over there, yeah. So 4 total oil derricks. There are a lot of resources on this map. Not counting the middle supplies, we obviously haven't seen those taken yet. Do we have all 3 base supplies taken for both of our players? I'm guessing we do.
Yep.
It's 1, 2, 3 for Rage. 1, 2, 3 for Boycah.
Oh, MiGs. Wow, that's fantastic. That's exactly what Boycah needs. Loses that MiG though, but if he gets multiple MiGs, he gets the Firestorm down, that's going to be nasty. Even just sniping like that, gets the napalm, the Blake napalm upgrade, and yeah, that's definitely punishing the blobbing of the infantry.
Yeah, it certainly is. MiGs trading fairly cost efficiently. They aren't cheap. They aren't cheap. I mean, it is vanilla China, so they're not ridiculously expensive either. I'd say they're trading pretty cost efficiently with these shots against the missile defenders as they go down. Certainly will stop Rage from blobbing up though.
It's also more than just the cost. You also got to think about the critical mass, because see how the Gatlings are now just murdering the small numbers of missile defenders. If there's 10 plus missile defenders, those Gatlings have no... Oh my god, Blake, it happened. The Red Guard, who we doubted, had actually made up for it. He's captured this supply depot, and that's going to definitely limit Rage's income. Oh man,
that Red Guard's my hero. Jeez, that's rough. Hang on, wait, is that a... Oh no, Boycah! That's so baller. He built a Chinook as well. He's mining up Rage's supplies. This is next level. I swear if this Red Guard gets another cap, I swear, man, there's nothing to stop it. The Rangers aren't there. It's like triple barracks build from Rage. Rage is a triple barracks build.
You're better than this.
3 Dozer build doesn't work if there are no Rangers in your base to crush these Red Guard.
Dominator's my new favorite 0-hour player if Rage actually loses this supply. Oh no.
No! Sell! Triggered.
Okay, that's not good, because you have plenty of time and you hear it. It's pretty audible too. Speaking of audible, check out our sponsor at audible.com/generalgentleman.
Hey.
Just kidding, it's not actually a sponsor. But
would be cool,
everyone else is
so,
sponsored to Audible.
Yeah.
Like, all my favorite YouTubers are all, basically, they always run, it's Audible, it's Squarespace, and those are the main 2.
Squarespace
Loot
box.
yeah, Loot Crate, yeah.
Yeah, Loot Crate. What's the energy drink?
Oh no, yeah.
And, G Fuel.
G Fuel.
That's a real common one as well.
The one we actually got to try sometime.
Yeah.
But once again, the infantry count has been reset. Undeterred.
How many barracks are there? Can we do a black market count? Only we do it for barracks. 1, 2, 2 barracks for Rage. Scrolling to space. 3, 4 barracks.
Oh no, not
barracks.
the power plant too.
The Hero Red Guard. I wish it was the triple supply cap, but I'm not too mad about this either. The power plant's going to go down. It's going to delay the production. Really important considering how much infantry Rage is actually producing. He needs that speed. And hey, he's taking some back as well. It's Capture City. This game is going to be called Capture City. Already calling it.
I was going to say, Rage would have eventually noticed when his power went off. He's like, okay, now I need to look at my base and see what's actually happening here. Boycah, however, looking a little bit cornered. There is pretty scary amounts of infantry. Hopefully we see some splits so Rage doesn't lose more to these MiG strikes.
Maybe not enough Rangers as well. There's nothing more beautiful than perfectly concaved group of missile defenders laser locking down a target. It's pretty amazing. And we already see Rage capture one of the airfields, also went for the supply. MiGs are, however, cleaning up, and we see Rage starting to evac from his current position, pulling all those missile defenders back. They are quite expensive, and now we see Rage forced to laser lock down Chinook's mining from his own supply.
It's 5 supplies against 1. That's the economy situation, though. To be fair, there's also all these all derricks in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's... Oh, not 5. Is there only... Okay, so it's 4 supplies. 4 supplies against the 1. So that's... You look at the map control and it looks pretty good for Rage, but actually the economy beneath that is a little bit scarier. Oh no, look, there's a 4th supply there too.
Also, a salute for the Red Guard, who thought he could be a minigunner. He has finally gone down. Nicely short use of General's powers here by Boycah, dealing with what little economy remains here for Rage. Probably the safest oil derrick on the map, I'd say, based on where Rage's base is. That's a nice one to snipe down.
So does Boycah go for new cannons? Does he go for Inferno cannons? He has a few options. I guess the MiGs is all he really needs.
I'd say new cannons are probably the best option here. There certainly aren't many choke points, and really he's just after as much AoE as possible Firestorms will give that to you and give you area denial, but nuke cannons just pack a hell of a punch and will take out the majority of this infantry blob. Pretty much first shot. Is this the longest we've seen a USA go without a war factory as well? That's the question.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there's no war factory. Wow. Speaking of packing a punch, guess who passed their Muay Thai yellow singlet grading the other day?
Would that be you,
Yeah, it was
Machine?
me.
Very
If
nice.
you didn't remember, you were
Congratulations.
there as my pad holder.
I was too.
Yeah,
I
do you remember now?
that. Yeah, I do. I certainly follow what you're throwing down. Congratulations, my friend. Good to have the Machine training some martial arts with me.
Yeah, I love the focus firing here. See how Boycah keeps going for the missile defenders? He avoids those cheap peasant ranges and goes for the money shot there. Okay, this is a lot of ECMs, but it is the massive laser lock. He's not really splitting his laser locks though.
He doesn't really need to. That's kind of the thing. When you have that kind of that quantity of missile defenders, when there are that many of them, the ECMs just cause massive AoE damage. So you just keep the laser lock on one target, and they will split and eventually hit everything, as we saw there.
Yeah, if you want to see that highly exaggerated, call it an A10 strike on an ECM group. Okay, these mines are going to be quite nasty. Nice work. He uses the force fire and actually destroys them incredibly fast.
Yeah, very quickly.
Ooh.
Okay, Inferno cannons are the option, so it would seem.
It already had the Blake Napalm upgrade, so it makes sense to go for that transition and saves his general's point.
Doesn't look like Rage is moving. Perhaps he needs a commander of his infantry forces. I would love to see Burton. Could have a lot of potential here, even with the MiGs on the field. Taking out that airfield would be incredibly important.
I don't actually see a strat center, so there's no
No,
search
we
and
haven't.
destroy.
No strat center, no war factory, so yeah.
I kind of have a feeling that Rage is just kind of playing this game for fun. Because he's not putting a war factory, he's not putting a strat. Oh wow, the Loader's going to be capping the CC. So Rage has the reflexes to sell the CC away from a Lotus, but not from a Red Guard twice. Oh wow, nice leaflet.
It's good. Pretty big shutdown. I don't know how much follow-up there'll be. Is there another Dozer?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
thinking. I don't know whether there is, because we know that Rage was down to 1 Dozer after the 3 Dozer build, and the Dozer just got taken out, and the command center was sold off. So I'm not sure if he actually had a Dozer. It doesn't look like he does. So he's stuck on just infantry. We're going to see a purely infantry-based USA game.
Well, we have seen that for the past 10 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
so not that much of a surprise. I bet you
We're
the
gonna
Lotus
keep
is
seeing
trying to cash steal from this supply and be like, man, why can't I cash steal from this supply? What's going on here? Of course, it's his own supply still. Rage only now getting the capture back on that one.
The infantry blobs of Rage starting to fall victim to the Inferno cannons. I really don't see a way that Rage is going to be able to get out of the predicament he finds himself in. Stuck on infantry, Inferno cannons are there for Boycah. He has the Blake Napalm upgrade.
No detection either. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
The problem missile defenders is they can't build spy drones. Please buff.
Please put
Relic.
sentry drones on thing. Man, he's loading up these Chinooks. Is this going to be an all-in? Is he going to go for the base? I think he's going for the base.
This is what we call
Yeah.
the Mad Dog maneuver,
Yeah.
is where you load your entire army into Chinooks and just fly into your opponent's base and hope for the best. I'm pretty sure he's actually exceeded capacity. He has way more missile defenders. It's like the Titanic sinking and, missile defenders first, Rangers afterwards.
Yeah.
Can't quite get everyone aboard.
I mean, maybe the Chinook lifeboats come back for a second pass.
Right,
That's possible.
right.
So they fly one lot in, Rage groups up all his missile defenders again, and he flies another batch in. So even if Boycah deals with the first batch, there's nothing else he can do. This is going to be insane.
Wow, nice spread out too. No Inferno cannons nearby. If they were nearby, he would have lost all of them in a single pass because they were so clumped. Oh no!
Oh no, the bigs!
Was that an attack move? Because he fired the Chinooks. That is not what he wanted to do. Trying to build some ECMs now for the mass crushes. No more MiGs remain, but a cover bomb will be quite deadly.
He's going to get the right nice turn as well, so the majority of the missile defenders have been taken out. These Chinooks need to be pulled back to the rest of the infantry blob. However, it looks like they're just walking there the long way. The army of Boycah is starting to rotate over to the right-hand side, so he's going to have lots of Inferno cannons in the area. There's a second war factory going to be taken out, however. Pretty dangerous. Come on, pull the Chinooks. Got to pull the Chinooks, Rage. Keep those alive.
Oh, the lifeboat, yeah, to get these more missile defenders in the fight. They're actually crawled across most of the map here.
Pathfinder's nice as well. That's going to deal with any Red Guard that pop out of any more troop crawlers that we see, which probably won't get to. Chinooks are now being sniped down.
Oh.
Inferno cannons are in the fight.
That's spacing quite deadly there. There's actually 4 Inferno cannons. There's 2 ECMs. So this is a pretty good army here for Boycah. But what's Boycah's cash situation looking like?
Pretty much mined out all of these back supplies. Not really sure if he can go for mining in any other direction. All Rage has to do is just continue to zone away these Inferno cannons. I see that the major problem here, and all the buildings are going down, but these missile defenders are never going to get in range for a laser lock onto the Inferno cannons. They're just too mobile.
My kingdom for a Humvee. Man. If he had one Rockvee, this would honestly just be GG, because he just needs to snipe those Inferno cannons. He's actually going for the attack now. The ECM's going back in too, so it looks like the Inferno cannons are staying alive.
They're actually getting laser locked. They've moved too far in. That's one of them going down. Not a second, so the GAT survives, but this is the entirety of the army now for Boycah. I'm not sure how much more infantry does Rage have. He's taken out the majority of the base here. It's artillery strike coming in.
There actually isn't that many buildings left. He may beat him just on the kill building win. I was going to say Annihilation, like as if you would say Company of Heroes Annihilation, but it doesn't really work in 0 hour.
Not sure if it
he may
applies as
win
well.
by sniping all of his buildings, is what I was trying to get at.
All right, here we go. Looks like the ECM's going to get laser locked down here. 3 missile defenders, plenty. These low squads. There are hit squads of missile defenders walking around. There's nothing Boycah can do. He can't micro his way out of this. That's another Inferno cannon. That's the GAT down. That should be the game.
Yeah, Boycah has a Gatling cannon on the side.
Hero
Trucks,
truck
okay, here we go.
crushes, yeah.
But there's only going to be a handful of trucks, and you know, you get to that many missile defenders, and is it really worth laser locking? I'm pretty sure with 15 missile defenders, your auto attacks would be faster than laser lock.
Maybe just to, I suppose, to let Boycah's trucks know they're in the wrong neighborhood. It's bad enough for trucks when they get sniped by 2 missile defenders at the start of the game. I'd say 10 missile defenders is their worst nightmare.
GG.
GG.
Well, I don't know if Boycah was taking that seriously. I don't think Rage was either. That was a funny game though. Man, take away Humvees and you're left with just absolute chaos. It's kind of like when you assassinate a dictator in an unstable third world country and there's this huge power vacuum and everything left over is just anarchy. You don't even know what's happening and you don't really want to be around because it's just quite dangerous. But yeah, that'll wrap us up. That was a nice cast and it was a fun cast to showcase here.
It's nice to have something a little bit different every now and again. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rockvies are great. I just love Rockvies so much, but after seeing them nothing but Rockvies for 5 years, it's nice to see not a single one in a game.
It's sort of like the effect where you get kidnapped and what's it called? Stockholm Syndrome?
Stockholm Syndrome,
Yeah, it's like you hate Humvees so much, but then when they're finally taken away from you, you're like, man, I really miss Humvees. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time.
Cheers, guys.